Welcome back to Bucket Drop for another episode of Advance Wars 2 Hard Campaign. Now let's get into the real missions here. Nope, I don't want to return to mode select menu. Armies on both sides, a river in the middle. Let the hostilities begin. It's a battle of the big boys.
Hey, Orange Star Dogs, can you hear me?
Lord Flack, the microphone.
Shut up. Too complicated. Anyone there? Or are you too scared to face me?
What's with the racket? You lonely or something?
Look, a gorilla.
What'd you say? If anyone here's a gorilla, it's you, ape man.
I'm no ape. I'm Flack.
Flack? What's that? Some sort of code name? Listen up, Flack. My name's Max. Now tell me what you jerks are doing rampaging through our country.
Your country? Orange Star belongs to the Black Hole Army now. You complain, you get hurt.
You think so? Give me your best shot. Alright, this is a battle of the big boys here. We got power versus... not really power. We got actual power versus desperation. Max, calm down.
Nell?
To lose your head is to lose the fight. I taught you that, remember? She taught you that in the first game. Yes, but it's just... I understand your anger, Max. No one likes seeing his homeland ravaged. All the more reason to proceed calmly and rationally. Use your head and drive these fiends from our borders, okay?
You got it. Let's roll.
Alright. So this map is drastically different from how it is in normal mode. In normal mode, there's no bases here. I'll explain them in a minute. There's pre-deployed units over here, pre-deployed units over here, and there's none of all of this. This is all different for hard mode. The first map that I played is pretty much the same between regular and hard mode. There's just way more enemies, and now it's Fog of War. This one, it's a completely different map. This part right here, there's a bridge between these two, and then nothing off screen is part of it. It's just this. Now they've added all this, and I'll explain some of these properties in a minute. First, we have to explain this guy right here, a laser. Now, if I hit the range button on it, see, it can fire in each 4 directions here. Now, normally in the regular campaign, we won't see this until much later, but in hard campaign, here it is in Mission 2. As you can see, it has an HP rating of 99. So what it does is every single turn at the beginning of Flack's turn, it will shoot a laser in all 4 directions, and any units, mine or his, that get hit by it will take 5 damage. 5 damage. That's serious. That's 50%. It can't kill anyone, so if they have 5 or less, it'll just put them at 1, but it's useless at that point. So this thing's tough, and we're going to have to blow it up. And as you can see, I can't get to the spaces right next to it, so the only way for me to blow it up is with indirect fire. Now, let me tell you about Max. We've already learned about Flack. Max got a kind of a thing with indirect fire, but a brave and loyal friend and an earnest warrior who hates deception and trickery. He likes weight training and he hates studying. He's a big burly dude. Non-infantry direct combat units are tops. Indirect combat troops are the bottom. So if we look at him, his infantry is normal. All of his non-ranged units are extra strong. His ranged units are extremely weak. Not only are they weaker, but they have lower range. So the artillery normally has a rate of fire of 2 to 3. For Max, it can only fire at 2 spaces away. So they are very, very not good. But let me explain this here. So these here are factories. They're similar to the cities. Cities will heal you, give you money. Factories will also do that, but you can create units on them. So there's some units here that we haven't met yet. So far, we saw a bunch of them in the first mission, but infantry is basically the basic version of the mech. It doesn't have the bazooka. It can move a little further, but it basically is only useful against other infantry. Other than that, it doesn't have much use. Okay, we saw all these. We saw the infantry. The only other new one is missiles, which is the air version of the rockets. It can only fire on planes, but it is extremely powerful, and it will pretty much take them out in one shot. But not for Max, though, because not only is the range lower, so is the power. And over here, we can't use them yet, but later I'll show you. There is ports where we can build boats, but we'll get to that later. Right now, we're just going to start the same way you start almost every mission, by just building infantry. And now we can watch. This thing is going to shoot off. It's going to do this every turn. And as you can see, some of the properties are in the line of fire, so we either need to blow that up or just accept that our units are going to get hurt while we try and capture it. And as you can see, he did the exact same thing. We're going to start working our way over this way. The first thing we got to do is we got to start capturing properties. So I've got 5 properties, so I'll get 5,000 Gs per week. Each turn is a week in this game. So we need to get over there a little quickly. So I'm gonna make a APC and an infantry, and I'm gonna load that in and have him fly over after this. This thing is still gonna fire off every turn. We're gonna destroy this thing. Because we need to get it out of the battle, but also just because that thing shooting every turn is annoying. So let's start working our way over. I'm going to accept the damage here. This city is in the line of fire, but I still want those funds, so I'm going to join my units, like Flack did in the last battle, once he gets hurt. But I'm going to start with a tank there, because Max's tanks are stronger. I think his units get a 20% firepower boost in this game. In the first game, I almost said Golden Sun 1. In Advance Wars 1, it's ridiculous. He gets a 50% boost, which is absurd. It's humongous. All right, so this is going to put it down to 10. Next turn, I'm going to get whacked for 5 damage, but then I'm going to join, so we'll be okay. Oh, I didn't explain his co-power. So his regular co-power increases his direct units and increases their movement by 1 space. Good. I think it boosted up to 150%, which is what he was in the original, in the original game. After that, it boosts even more. I think it goes up to like 170 or 80, which is absurd. And they get 2 movement increase, which is very good. And it's not very costly. 3 and 3. That's not bad at all. I'm going to make another infantry. Sure. So this is a battle of the strongmen here. Max is actually strong. He's just swinging for the fences, basically. He's trying to do as much damage as he can, and he doesn't care if he hits you or not. All right, the tanks are coming out. All right, so as you can see here, I can only capture 5 now because I only have 5 HP. And if it gets hit again, it's going to get down to 1, so it'll take 5 more turns to capture it. Or I could join. You can't join a less than full health unit to a full health unit, but you can join a full health unit to a less than full health unit. So now this thing's at full health. Next turn, it'll get bumped back down to 5, but then we can finish capturing. So let's finish this here. We're going to pick up... This guy can move 1, 2, 3. He can move here. He'll get in the APC next turn. Start advancing our tanks, and just keep building tanks. Good strategy with Max, just load up on tanks early on. Yes, eventually you'll need to save up money for some medium tanks, but his tanks are stronger than most units. In the original game, Max was insane. Like, his 150% damage boost was absurd. A lot of Co's don't even get that much damage with their powers, and he just has a default 150 boost. They were the strongest units in the game. I don't even think we haven't met him yet, but there's another Co who does basically the exact opposite of him, has really strong indirect fire and weak direct fire. I don't even think his indirect fire units get that much of a boost. And he's also very situational, because there's mostly direct fire units. Indirect units, there's only like 5 of them. 4 of them. There's 4 of them. So most of his units are weak. The few that are strong are extremely strong, but the ones that are weak are real weak. Okay, so he can continue capturing this next turn. We're gonna move this up. I was thinking about the best way to go about this level. I can show you boats now. So at the port, we can't build everything. Everything's very expensive. The lander is basically the boat version of the APC, except it doesn't refuel, but you can load 2 things onto it, and you can load 2 of any ground unit. So you can stick tanks on it and move them to the other side. They can drop off as long as they're on a port or if they're on the shoal. The sub can only fire on other ships, but it can go underwater, and it has really good vision, so it's kind of like a recon in the water for Fog of War maps. The cruiser can only fire on subs and planes, but it's really strong against both of them. And the battleship is the most expensive unit in the game. It's a indirect fire unit that is strong against everything on the ground and in the sea. It can't fire on the air, but everything it can hit, it hits hard. Max are weaker, and it's very expensive, but we're still going to try and get one. I thought about, do I want to get a right? Yes. Do I want to get a rockets and work my way over? No, I want to go this way. Do I want to get a rockets and work my way over with his rockets have 4 range, so I can stick it here and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack it. Or I could build the battleship and just attack there. So the best thing to do might be to just kind of hold him off with tanks and then start saving my money and buying battleships. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. It's not the most cost-effective, but it's going to work, I think. I hope. It's been a long time since I've done hard campaign. I know I've made it this far. At very least, I've made it to the 3rd continent in the advanced campaign. I'm not positive how far I actually fully made it, but it did make it. So I've done all these missions before, and there's some really hard ones. Really hard ones. Ones that, just really hard missions, and ones that I struggled with, and I was like, how in the world am I supposed to beat this? I do want to get that. I'll do that thing. I do want to capture this property, but I think I'll wait until afterwards, because anything that I build there is just going to get whacked by the missile, by the not the missile, the laser anyway. All right, he's saving up some money here. So like I said, the laser can actually hurt his units too. He will usually not walk into the path of it. Like I said, his AI is bad, but it's not that bad. It's not completely unintelligent. It's only pretty unintelligent. All right, let's see. How much money am I going to get now? I get 8,000 per turn, and I have just under 8,000. All right, so next turn I'll be able to buy... I was going to put I was going to put this guy on here and let him start healing, but when you get refueled on a property, it costs you money. So I'm going to not do anything. I'm not going to do that this turn. I'm not going to build anything this turn. And next turn, I could build a battleship. So in 2 turns, I can start attacking the battleship. Or attacking the missiles with the battleship. And I'm going to... I should block off this choke point, but I'm going to wait and keep him here just because this will be better defense. And we can start holding them off next turn. I'm not really building that much here because I want to save my money. It's the map is a little bit too big for me to be building units all the way back there while also saving money. Oh, and he didn't even attack me. Okay. Ooh, I didn't. That was a poor move. I didn't really think that through. Okay. See, now he's gonna start capturing. Okay, poor move on my part, but I think I can recover. I can use my APC down there to block him. Because now he wants to start capturing that city up there. But, yeah, I can do this. Okay, cool. Never mind, we're fine. Now we're going to build this nice, fancy battleship. And normally it should be 1 space higher. It does have the longest range in the game. But, like I said, Max's units have reduced range. And now I can stick this guy in here. Alright, let's see. So he's actually gonna... This is gonna be the first damage on the laser here. Oh no, I got damage too, but see, it can hurt his units. Alright, he's just gonna kind of waste some space here. Do everything very efficiently. I'm surprised he usually builds a lander, which he doesn't have much of a reason to build, but... He usually does. Oh, and it only does 49. So this is actually going to take 3 turns to break. That stinks. It's going to have, it's going to be down to 1 health after this. So it's going to take 3 turns, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to send this guy down so I can go retrieve that other infantry, not inventory. Do I want to... Okay, I won't be in range of his artillery here, so I think it's time to start advancing a little bit and hold him off. Because he built those rockets, which will do a lot of damage, but right now he's just got this jumbled mess of infantry, so... If I make the first strike on his tank, then he doesn't have anything direct fire that can really put a dent in me. This, advanced campaign is pretty slow. It's a bit of a slow drag. This is only the second map in the game, and this is probably going to take me, I don't know, 30 weeks, 30 days. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. My unit was there. Now he's going to blow me up. Okay, we've made our first real big mistake. Lost a unit. Whoops. Can't win them all. Okay, but now we're okay, because he's not going to put anyone in that... Okay, now he built a lander. Like I said, the lander is the ocean equivalent of the APC, but you can put you could put any of these units in here, and then you'd have to go all the way around, and then you could dump them off over here. And on a bigger map, or a map where you have more access... 1 HP, it's so stupid. Where you have access to it right away, it makes a bigger deal, but on this map, I don't think the landers are really going to come into play at all. Okay, he can't move far enough, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we'll be here. I want to start capturing you, but you must wait one more turn. And I think, not next turn, but in 2 turns, I should have enough money to build another battleship. Actually, let's see, do I have... Oh, no, if I hadn't recovered this inventory, I'd have enough for one next turn, but then the battleship would have to be on the end, or on the outside ring, which isn't very useful, so it's fine. I'll just wait one more turn. But I'm getting 10,000 now, so I can actually build a tank just to shore up my numbers a little bit. All right, so this thing's days are numbered. It's only got one more turn left. That was its last fire, and we could really start taking over now. Though it will open up that one space there. Oh, and no, never mind. The battleship is also getting... So, the battleship is not using up any fuel either. All right, now we can start capturing this. Okay, can't move there, so I'm going to attack. Blow this guy up. And then we can start working on that other port. Okay. There's actually there's an online version of this game. Maybe not specifically this game, but Advanced Wars in general, where you can... Oops, I forgot that I was coming over here to get this guy, so we'll not be recovering you yet. He's running low on fuel, so we should probably fill that up soon. And now I can start moving this inventory back, because now he's going to be useful again. And next turn we'll build another battleship, and now this battle's starting to come together. It will get much harder later. There's in the regular campaign, the missions don't really get hard until you get to the 3rd continent, and then they suddenly instantly get very hard. Specifically, there's a mission on the 3rd continent called Showstopper, which I think is one of the hardest missions in the game. Even on normal well, no, it's one of the hardest missions in normal campaign compared to the rest of normal campaign, and I'm sure I never got to the hard mode version. Or no, I might have gotten to the hard mode version of it and then couldn't beat it. That might have been where I got stuck. So, look forward to that. It's going to be tough. That's it, his fire, right? Yep. Okay, don't want to move there. I make a lot of little stupid mistakes like that. You got to pay attention to this stuff. We can start moving our battleship in, and now this thing, basically, everything over here is now in his range of fire. So we're going to make another battleship, and from this point on, I'll probably just keep saving money and build more battleships and blast my way through with these tanks. Because even though Max's battleships are weaker than normal, they're still really strong. The battleships are really strong. Ooh, that was a lucky break for him. Well, it probably just did a little bit extra. That probably got an extra bonus point. All right, and his units still can't hit me. But you see, it can destroy this. Destroy the tank. So we will. Oh, and it didn't. Okay. Alright, I'm going to move him back and start healing, because I don't want it to die. Yep, I'm still safe here. I don't want to move one forward, because then he'll start blowing me up. Unfortunately, with Max, I can't take out the rockets from a distance. At least not without also getting hurt. What you want to do... This can fire 5 shots away. Normally, this can fire 6. So if you put it here, he can't hit me, but I can hit it. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. Let's go this way. We're getting close. And I won't have enough... 1,200. So I won't have enough to build another battleship next turn. But soon, I'll build a battleship from here and just be just a little bit closer to the battle. And let's stick another. Let's grab another tank. Sure, you can heal. Why not? That infantry's probably not really going to be in play, but I bet you aren't going to smash me, Flak. Ooh, nice jam, though. That's one thing that's for certain with Advance Wars. In all of the Advance Wars games, at least. I don't know about the ones from before the Advance, but the soundtrack is full of bangers. Just top to bottom bangers in all of the games. Yeah, we got to get into position here. I need to start chasing his units away, basically. I can't put myself in range to destroy his rockets, but I can put myself in range where he probably will start retreating his other units. Let's move this here. You can keep recovering. You get up there, get ready. And next turn, we'll build another battleship. Which I should have enough for. Good, yep, everyone's safe, cool. Should have enough for it next turn. Oh, what I was saying was there's an online version of this game where you can just, like, play against other players, and I've never looked into it because I know I'm not good at this game, and oh, that's good, they retreat hard. I'm not good at this game, and I wouldn't do well. Oh, $200 short. That sucks. That really sucks. But not a big deal. I'm delaying the game. They give you a lot of leeway on the timing for some of these maps. Like, even though this is probably going to take me like 30 turns, I still could get an S rank on it, depending on the power and everything. I did look it up, though. You need to kill a number of units on the same turn for your power rating. There's a cutoff for every specific one, and I don't know what it is on a level-to-level basis, but as long as you kill a couple of units on the same turn, then you're golden in that regard. And then the technique, I was right. It's just, I think it's like 10% or so. It's some percentage of your total number of units that you create throughout the entire map. So he's losing a lot of units here, but he's building a lot of units. I have only created 13 units and lost 1. So I should be fine. We're just going to go ahead and create another battleship right away. We can start... now it's time to start smashing. I'd blow this up. Ooh, you know what I should have done? I should, I definitely need to get rid of this lander here, just so I can stick a unit there, because if he keeps creating landers, it's going to get annoying. I should have attacked the, whatever, that's fine. I should have attacked the infantry there so I can move forward with my tanks and keep advancing. Because these guys are still too far away. Alright, our power's ready, nice. Gotta use a tank here. Yep, this tank. Both of these tanks can reach. Blow up this guy. Alright, I've blown up... That's at least 3 or 4 units on just this turn. I think I blew up 4 units this turn, so that's probably enough for my power rating. Let's start moving in. Where can he attack? Okay, this space right here is safe. Move you in. Yeah, I'm gonna move him there so I can start capturing that port right after I blow up his lander, which is just gonna sit there, taking up space. It's very annoying when they keep building landers because they do have good defense. Look, he's starting to advance. Okay. Ooh, okay, this is actually a smart play by him. I can't get my units close enough to safely attack all of his indirects right now. So I'm going to focus on... I'm going to take out this. Let me see. Yeah. That was a smart move, Flak. Did not think I'd be saying that. What's the best way to do this now, then? Move this guy in. He might even fire on me. Yeah, so back to the... No, that's fine. Okay, now I'll make a... Let's throw out a medium tank. Why not? Get the damage going. So I kind of don't want him to build... I'm going to... No, I don't want to use it. I don't want to lose any units. I'm going to move everyone forward one. Can you move back? Okay, he can't move there, so... Okay, this is where we're going to be for now. Let's see. Can he... No, he can't use his power yet. I'm saving up for my super co-power. Okay, actually, he moved his unit onto his own port, so that's good. Oh, boy. He can't kill anything yet, though. How far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These move 6 or 7? Oh, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can attack this, but I will be sacrificing something to the artillery. I'm gonna do it. Sacrificing 1 unit. I have to right now. You gotta do what you gotta do. So we can... Oh, take it out in 1 shot. Nice. Nice. Oh, how much damage can I do here? Yeah, why not? I can combine these two if he, for some reason, doesn't kill it. Well, at least one of these will be killed, that's for sure. And can I take this guy out with one? No. But I can take it out with the other, with 2 of them. Oh, I have another tank over here. I'm fine. Alright. This guy out. Now we're going to start capturing the port. Oh, it's out of fuel. No. Okay, I can't start capturing the fort yet. And now this thing is just stuck here, so I'm going to create another one so I can refuel it and move it. That sucks. But now I can start moving. I can start advancing my battleship a little bit. So he's probably going to make another lander. Or he might not have enough money for it, actually. Oh, he doesn't have enough money. It's fine. Please don't kill me. Well, one of them's going to get killed anyway. But now, which one is the other one going to... Oh, he's going to kill the further away one. I guess that's probably the right move. No, if he killed the closer one, he could have moved in and attacked with his mech. Bad move on you there, Flak. Alright, I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Let's do it. That's enough. Get out of the road. The super co-power music for the good guys is a jam. Alright. Do these get... No, they don't get the... So here's what happened now. Let's look at our power now. That's like... Wow, that's like 170. 160, 170. And they get 2 movement increase. Pretty nuts. So, no addition for my battleships. Okay, I can kill it, though. That's good. Dunzo. Now, this should be able to kill this in 1 shot. Ooh, it can't. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, no, I attacked the... I shouldn't have done that. That's not okay. That wasn't great. Okay. Silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. Alright, so this just wasn't a very... it's a mistake that's not really going to cost me much, but it did, it costed me time, basically. Move our big boy. And, okay. Next turn, I'll be able to refuel this. And we will keep you out of range. There we go. And why not? Let's make another tank. You can never have too many tanks. Now, he's going to use his, and he's not going to get much use out of it. The only way he's going to get use out of it right now is if he manages to kill my tank with his mech. All right. Fingers crossed he doesn't. Nope. Okay. Ooh, I didn't expect him to do that, actually. I expected him to keep being stupid. But now I definitely got to take that thing out with my battleships. Because the only thing that can, like, really put a serious dent in that is my medium tank, and he's still a little bit too far away. We're going to finish capturing his port now. He will no longer get money from that, and I will start getting money from that. And hopefully all 3 battleships is enough to destroy this thing. Yes, the medium tanks are that tough, and it's on a 3... you get 3 defense from cities, and Max's indirect units are weak. If you excuse me, I'm going to turn my air conditioner back on because it's getting a little warm in here. I've been trying to be frugal about the air conditioner. I turn it off and on, which my mom was yelling at me. She's like, "You're not supposed to do that. When you turn your air conditioner off and on, it uses more power." And I looked it up, and that's not true, turns out. Will this kill him? No, but... Okay, I'll be safe here. It's not true. I looked it up. Her reasoning was the same reasoning that my dad says you shouldn't run your air conditioner in your car. Yes, he actually argues that you should not run the air conditioner of your car. The argument is it uses more power in the process of heating up than it does just running constantly. And it kind of makes sense until you think about it. Like when you just like... unless if you're running this thing at the lowest possible power all the time, and then the times that you do turn it on, you blast it, I think it's probably it's not gonna save you money. The difference, it uses just a little bit of power to turn on, and then most of the power is used to run it. So if the air conditioner is off, it doesn't matter that you're turning it off and on again. So what I do is I pretty much always have it on economy mode anyway, and then I turn it on, let the room cool off until it's a comfortable temperature, and it's been so hot that I've been able to set it to like 75 degrees, and it's still plenty cool in here, and then I turn it off, and I just keep my door closed, and it will, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, we can't attack that yet, so... I want to kill... I want to start moving in and get this thing, but... he hasn't created anything strong yet. Well, that thing only has 4 HP left, so this should be okay. So my air conditioner, I try and keep off pretty much all the time. I sleep with it on, and it's almost always on economy mode. Oh, it can attack there, right? Yes. I don't want this to get destroyed. Well, you know what? I'll bait him. I'm gonna use the APC. APC? ACP? I mix them up. APC. It doesn't tell you what it stands for. I forget what it is. It's like something personnel. I have no idea. I don't remember what it stands for. I was hoping I could move the APC here and drop my guy down here, but I can't move that far because he definitely would attack the APC if it was in range, but I couldn't move it far enough, so we're not going to do that. Hopefully my battleships don't run out of ammo. And this battle's winding down at this point. We're kind of mopping up. And looking at the timing here, we're over a half an hour, and this is only the second mission in the game, so I'm guessing some of these missions are going to get pretty long. And I'll make a judgment call if I hit a half an hour and the mission is clearly only like half over. I'll call it a day there, and I'll turn it into a 2-parter. Like especially the final mission. Final mission is going to actually the final mission. I never made it to the final mission in this mode, so who knows? But the final mission in the regular mode, it's surprisingly not as long as you'd think it is. It's not short, but you kind of... what am I trying to say here? You can kind of bum rush it and just get it done with. Oh, man, what's the best way to do this? If I move my medium tank here, it's going to get rammed by this thing. I think I'll just let this tank... I'll just sacrifice this tank unfortunately. Alright. Bring another guy in. And for good measure, why the hell not? Let's make another battleship. We've got 5 battleships now. That's probably the most battleships I've ever had on a map. Nothing really interesting happens between here and the end of the fight, so I'm just going to speed up this last push here. I build some more battleships when I can. I build a couple infantry just to make sure I have enough units for my score. And I'll see you at the end of the map. All right. Finally wrapped it up. He retreated a lot at the end there, but we got him. How's that, ape man? Told you not to mess with me.
Huh.
Huh? Don't hack me. You just got beat.
This was just a test. Next time's for real.
Like I never heard that before. I'm gonna make you regret ever showing your ugly mug around here.
Max, or whatever you said your name was, you're mine. Before this is over, I'll crush you like a bug. So long.
Wait, you dirtbag. Shoot, he got away. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Perfect score. All right, so you can go for pretty long in a lot of these maps and still get a perfect speed score.
Black, huh? Dumb name, tough CO.
He's not even that tough, really. All right, that took longer than I expected it to, honestly, but... All right, so I guess I'm probably not going to be getting more than one in per episode for any map, because they're only going to be getting longer from here. But we'll pick up in our next map next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.